Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is the 18th of September. It is a Thursday, and the moon is in Leo. Today, the planet Mercury, which has been moving through Virgo, moves into Libra, the sign of diplomacy, the sign of balance, or at least attempting to find balance. And as it moves into Libra, it immediately pretty much makes an opposition to Neptune. Neptune, of course, is in the first degree of Aries. And Mercury is our ability to figure things out, to discern, to name things. That's Mercury. This is an apple, this is a tree, right? That kind of stuff. And oppositions bring awareness. Now, yesterday we had an opposition of Mercury to Saturn, and yesterday we also heard that, or saw, actually, not heard, saw, and actually saw the action of ABC canceling Jimmy Kimmel, who is one of the people who has kept us sane, and spoken really up for the people in many different ways for many years, especially the years that Trump has been in office, right? And I did watch the clip, and it's of course funny. He's pretty much making fun of the fact that when and he's not making fun of the the fact that Charlie Kirk passed away, or none of that, right? He made fun that when they asked Trump how he was holding up with the loss of his friend, Trump started talking about the ballroom, which is funny and awful, and not all that shocking to us, right? Because we realize who this guy is. But because they hold the levers of power, they were able to influence through the federal, I guess the FCC, the Federal Communications, and threatened ABC to lose their broadcasting license because of the insensitivity about what he said about Charlie Kirk, which he didn't really say anything about Charlie Kirk. So, this is, in my estimation, Mercury opposite Saturn, right? It's like this is as far as you can go. You can't say anything like this, even though what they said was pretty innocuous, unless of course you're an egomaniac and you're an insecure egomaniac, which most egomaniacs are. That's why they're egomaniacs. That something like that should bother you. I mean, if you truly felt like you had power, you would just brush all that stuff off and say, well, they're talking about me. All right. We also have an inconjunct between Venus and Saturn today. We feel at odds with our relationships are sort of in flux. We also have the Sun in conjunct Chiron today. And so even the idea of we're in this place, I think, of not really knowing what to think, and it's easy enough for us to imagine the worst in these situations. We can look at we can look at the worst situation. We can go there mentally, right, and say, oh, this and this and this and this could happen. But if you want, right, it's what you focus on becomes, it's important what you're focused on. Like, you have to know what's going on, but you don't necessarily want to dwell. I feel like this is, do what you can do, where you can do it, and when you can do it, and then you just have to leave it alone. Because everything is in such a flux that what we say one day can be completely different than what we say the next day. The other thing is this conversation, this long text that the shooter and his roommate, my love, had, seemed rather wordy, and not maybe perhaps, probably all made up. Now, why do we say that? We would never say that for the FBI, right? Well, not recently anyway, but now we would, right? So, I don't know really what to say today, really, which is really what Mercury opposite Neptune is. Words are inadequate, I think, but the confusion is going to continue. That's what I want to say. The confusion is going to continue. Step back from it. Be an observer. Where you feel you can make a difference and help somebody who needs help, you help them. Make sure you're helping yourself. We're in the middle of eclipse season. The eclipse is on Sunday. We're going to talk about all that on Mystic Sisters on Saturday night. I am going to be in Chicago. I'm going to Chicago on the 27th. I think that's a Saturday. And so we'll be doing Mystic Sisters live, assuming I get to Ona's in a timely manner, because I'll be traveling that day. But I'm going to be in Chicago, and Ona and I are going to do something, perhaps meet and greet or something like that. But we'll keep you posted if you happen to be in the Chicago area. Okay, take care, everyone. Have a great day. Much love. Namaste.